And there you have it. As this season of the TV Roundup series comes to a close, 2 shows recently got the axe after only a few episodes. The first one to receive the axe was Do No Harm, which premiered on NBC, which was canceled only after 2 episodes. I chalk this up to the rather slipshod promotion and the faulty writing and premise of the series. Next up was ABC's Zero Hour, which featured a much more grandiose plot, grandiose budget, and featured celebrated actors Anthony Edward and Charles S. Dutton. In my opinion, Zero Hour was canceled due to its, grandiose plot, over-the-top storytelling, and, rather slipshod writing. Time will only tell if the show finds its way back in the summer, but prospects are not looking hopeful. Speaking of hopeful, the Fox series The Following has been consistently producing great episodes this season's run. I have no clue if they're going to continue with this series, but I'm really hoping they do, as it's really interesting, really engaging, and just really well written in some places. The show is not without its flaws, but the good points definitely outweigh the bad points. Oddly enough, it seems like the only station that is consistently kicking ass is the CW, with its show Arrow. Arrow started off only being able to receive a 15-episode season run until after it premiered, which it gained a full-on 22-episode season order. That's right, Arrow's going to be getting another season as well as 22 episodes. Speaking of the CW, the show Beauty and the Beast has been producing consistent episodes since October, which I wasn't aware of because I'm not going to be watching the show. But apparently the show is running along smoothly and doing exactly what the CW expects it to do. On the hopeful side here, I'm hoping that the new CW show Cult continues to premiere on CW, despite the fact that it was moved from Tuesday nights to a Friday night death slot. There are no rumors of Cult facing potential cancellation, but the move to Friday night really doesn't bode well for it. I'm only hoping that this is just a move for convenience sake and they have something else to replace it on Tuesday. Time will only tell, but I'm really hoping they stick to that show, as I'm really enjoying the different storytelling they have with this series. Getting back on NBC, 2 more shows will be coming out in the summer. That's Dracula, being created by Daniel Knopf, the creator of HBO's Carnival, and the Hannibal television series, which everyone is expecting to be a low-rent Dexter. Both of those shows will be coming out in the summer, which doesn't really bode well for Hannibal, since the final season of Dexter will be coming out in the summer. Time will only tell if these 2 shows butt heads, but chances are they will, considering the fact that they share a common producer. But again, time will only tell what we get with the final product of Hannibal, but prospects are not exactly looking hopeful. This year's television roundup was almost a reflection of last year's television roundup, with both ABC and NBC producing failed series, which is ABC's No Ordinary Family and NBC's The Event. We won't be talking about Awake, since NBC, in my opinion, dropped the ball with that. ABC and NBC's both failed series Do No Harm and Zero Hour were both very ambitious but not well thought out enough to produce a consistent series with. Time will only tell what they come out with next year, but right now things aren't looking hopeful for either station. Finally, once again throwing its hat into the ring is CBS, which will be producing a series or miniseries of Stephen King's Under the Dome. I've read the novel, I thoroughly enjoyed the novel, however I don't see how they can create this into a consistent series, with seasons 1, 2, 3, and 4, etc, etc, etc. The most I can see them doing with this is turning into a miniseries, but again, that news hasn't exactly broke as to what they plan to exactly do with this series, but time will only tell. Anyway, let me know what you guys think of this year's television roundup. Are you watching any of these shows? Are you watching The Following, Cult, Arrow, Beauty and the Beast? Did you watch Do No Harm, Zero Hour? Let me know what you think of all of these, and as always, I'm Grace Randolph, for This Is a Movie. Wait a second, no I'm not.